Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 319.
I think that's from Liar Liar. Anyway, okay, 8 plus 8 plus 297 plus 2 plus 1 is 319, cuz math.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, people.
We are happy to know that you are dropping in.
Yeah.
Can't say happy to see you because we can't see you. But anyway, here we are. It's Sunday night, and it's time to do a FlossTube. Hope you're doing well. We're heading into the holidays, folks. It's November.
Yep.
I don't know how that happened. I have nothing to do with it.
Nope.
But anyway, here we are because we opted not to go to New Hampshire. Yeah. To one of our favorite events, Stitch In at the farm. Yeah. At East Hill Farm in Troy, New Hampshire. Yeah. And it's Sunday night. Everybody's gone home, and we miss seeing everybody there. Yeah. Folks that we only see at the farm. Yeah. So we're sorry that we missed it, but we think we made the right decision. Yeah.
So last week we were a bit elusive as to our reasoning why we didn't go, and that was just because we didn't know what the week would bring, and so we're happy to report that that it's fine. But at the end of the day, we're glad that we didn't go. But when we returned home from Utah, so if this is the first time you've ever watched our channel, we have 2 cats. And one is 5. That's Milkshake. She brings all the boys to the yard, and she's great. She's a lover baby. And then Muffin, and Muffin is 12, 13. And I actually got Muffin as a baby kitty back when I lived in Maine. So I got her 12 years ago. And when we returned home from Utah a couple weeks ago now, she is usually, like, typical Muffin behavior is to be a little bit ornery with us for leaving her. Like, how dare you? And so she's, can be a little standoffish, sitting in my room, not doing much, whatever. So that behavior was normal, but then it went on for an abnormally long period of time. And then we noticed that, like, she really wasn't like herself, really. And, we noticed that she had a little bit of a limp, and so, like, she wasn't crying out in pain. She was eating, drinking, litter boxing like normal, so we weren't, like, super concerned, but the limping had us a little worried. So we decided after last weekend, just noticing her, just like I worked last Saturday, and she literally was in the same spot that I left her in the morning when I came home, and that's just not like her. So made an appointment with the vet, got in there on Tuesday afternoon, and they took some x-rays. She was very well behaved for them, and nothing broken, nothing fractured. She is just riddled with arthritis. So, I mean, she is technically a geriatric cat. So they came in and told us that that's the good news, is that, not a broken pelvis or something, that's your worry when you leave your pets at home. I mean, sure, we have a cat sitter, but she's not here with them all the time. And so, we do have a second story, but it's a loft. So there is a height, and so there was a little concern, like maybe she fell off, whatever. So anyway, obviously that did not happen. It's just arthritis. But my first question to the vet was, well, that's obviously good news, but this lifestyle is not sustainable. She can't sit upstairs all day, every day. Everything she needs is on the first floor. So, and that's where she's been going to it since we moved home, like 7 years ago. So, I mean, I even tried to put her litter box upstairs, and she came down the stairs and walked straight to the corner. So, anyway, there's a new medication. Don't ask me what it's called, couldn't tell you. But it's some big, long prescription name, and it's an injection that she gets every 4 to 6 weeks. And they've seen really phenomenal results in arthritic cats. So that's great. And it's not you know, I don't have to sell the farm to give it to her. So that's great. I just take her into the vet and they give her the little, and then we leave.
About every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I asked if I could get a shot.
They said no.
The vet tech looked at me kind of funny, and I said, I can say meow.
Yeah.
But it was a no-go. It was a feline medication. So, you know.
Yeah. So we have seen like a little bit of improvement this week, but we're trying not to be like, it's not a miracle drug. You know what I mean?
The vet said, don't limit her movement. You know, just know that,
just like people with arthritis,
she should improve, and we have seen some improvement.
Yeah, for sure.
And for a medication that you only get every 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to see it be a gradual improvement.
Right. Sure.
It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be the first 2 or 3 days.
Right.
But we have seen her go up the stairs.
Yeah. And come down the stairs.
And come down the stairs. So that she wasn't doing that at all.
No. I was carrying her.
So she's doing fine.
Yeah.
We did.
But like as you can imagine, because I didn't know what it was and I watched far too much television, I'm in my head, I'm like, great, she's got a giant tumor on her back end and she's got cancer and got a week and a half to live.
Yeah, because
so, you know,
it did seem like she was kind of dragging her back end a little. Not dragging, but that was where
favoring for sure.
She was favoring it. And what was I going to say?
Don't know.
But anyway, she's doing great. I can't remember where I was going with that.
Don't know.
Anyway.
But for someone who...
we ended up getting a lot done. We'd been in the market for a new dishwasher. We got that all purchased.
Yeah.
And we just, we benefited more from staying home.
Sure.
And it is a long haul to Troy, New Hampshire from Mason, Ohio.
Yeah.
And the time was better used for other things.
Absolutely.
Majority is our pets. So.
And as you can imagine, as someone who does not have children, my pets are my kids. And so it just didn't feel right. Like, you know, you play all worst case scenarios out in your head, right? So, one of my closest friends is our cat sitter, so I knew that, she has like 4 or 5 cats herself, so I knew that, God forbid, if something happened, she would have been able to handle it, but that's just not something I wanted to
Stephanie said I would never forgive myself if we went to New Hampshire and came back and found out that
something had happened.
She had gone.
Right.
So I was like, listen, that's decision made.
Right.
So anyway, but we did miss seeing everybody.
Yes, absolutely.
We assume that you had a lovely, wonderful time.
Yes. Muffin's glad that we stayed home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyway.
All right.
Let's do a hashtag.
Let's do a hashtag.
Alrighty. So, our hashtag here at JustKeepStitchin is #StitchHarmony. It is our attempt at connecting stitchers together. And so if you are someone who does not have a stitching friend that lives local to you and you have exhausted all of your resources in trying to find another stitcher in your area and you would like us to tap into our audience and see if there's someone else out there that lives near you, we are happy to do that. So if you want us to help you, then we ask that you use the hashtag #StitchHarmony in your comment below. Tell us your name and where you live, and then we pick one every week. So
we have
before we get to this week's Stitch Harmony commenter.
Yeah, before we get to our Stitch Harmony commenter, we have kind of a reverse or piggyback kind of announcement to make. And this comes from a viewer who asked if we would mention a group that gets together. No, I take that back.
Yeah.
Well, it's a group that gets together at a shop.
Yeah, there's a new shop.
And so would we make folks aware?
Yes.
And happily we will.
Absolutely.
This came from a woman by the name of Natasha. Hi, Natasha.
Hello, ma'am.
And she wanted to get the word out about a group that is meeting every Thursday.
Yep.
From 5 to 7 in the evening.
Yeah.
At a new LNS.
Love it.
In Irmo,
Yep.
IRMO,
Yep.
Irmo, South Carolina. And so if
the name of the shop is what?
The name of the shop is the Stitchin' Kitten.
Like meow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Stitchin' Kitten, it's located at 7325 St. Andrews Road in Irmo. They are open from Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6. But they do meet on Thursday evenings from 5 to 7. So an hour later than the shop hours.
Yes.
And if you are in the area, please be aware of the new shop to check out, and also the group that meets on Thursdays.
Love that.
So, there you go on the Stitchin' Kitten.
Yes. I love that for you.
So,
who's this week's featured Stitch Harmony commenter, Pamela?
Well, she's come around twice, and I'll explain why, or she will explain why. So her name, I assume, is Doreen. So, hi, Doreen. And she is a lot closer to us than Irmo, South Carolina. Yeah. This is what she wrote. Hello, ladies. First, let me get the hashtag Stitch Harmony out of the way. I did the Stitch Harmony a while back ago when I lived in Toledo, Ohio. A few ladies commented, and after much effort, I never got to connect and stitch with any of them. I have since moved to the small town of New Carlisle, Ohio.
Okay.
So again, I'm looking for some stitching buddies. I'm a little bit closer to Keepsakes as well. Can't wait to make a visit there. Yay. Maybe even meet Stephanie as well. You guys give so much inspiration. Thanks, and I hope to find that stitchy buddy soon.
Awesome. So is her name Doreen?
I'm going to guess it's Doreen.
Yes, let's go with Doreen. Doreen in New Carlisle, Ohio.
Right.
Carlisle, Ohio. Okay, so let's see where...
I've heard of New Carlisle, but I can't quite place it on the map.
I feel like maybe it's close around Columbus.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, it's about an hour away from us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is... Oh, it's just north of Dayton.
Oh, Dayton area. There you go.
I was like,
we know
it's not an hour to Columbus. Okay.
No, right.
Yes. Okay, so let me just show you. Okay.
That's right. I knew that.
Come on, Pam. You knew that. Okay. So that is the great state of Ohio. Okay. That's where we live. And if you go up on Interstate 75, north from Cincinnati, you will find yourself in Dayton. Right here in the northeast of Dayton is New Carlisle.
Yep.
And New Carlisle to Dayton is 22 minutes. So it's greater Dayton area.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. So if your ears perked up because you live in around nearby within driving distance of New Carlisle, Ohio, and you would love to stitch with Doreen, then please comment on this video and say, hi, Doreen. My name is, it's her name here. I live in around nearby within driving distance of New Carlisle, Ohio, and I would love to stitch with you. And then it is up to you, Doreen, as you know, to go read through the comments and see who's reached out to you and start making connections and go from there. I do know that there are many, many, many stitchers in the Dayton area, greater Dayton area, I should say. And I feel like it's about equidistant, maybe a little bit closer to Keepsakes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Definitely closer to Keepsakes than Craft Gallery, but same difference. So make sure that you go to Craft Gallery too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That's a great location. Just pop on 75 and go right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Or pop on 75 and come down. So
either or.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so
or
New
Carlisle Stitchers Unite.
Okay.
Had to wet your whistle, didn't you?
Sure did, baby.
That means it's time for Pam's pinned comment. And that is pretty much my favorite comment of all the comments after last week's video. And this week's Pam's pinned comment, which was pinned to the top of all the comments after last week's video, you can go find it there, comes to us from a lovely gal named Catherine Crabtree. Hi, Catherine.
Hello, Catherine.
And this it sounds very formal.
Hello, Catherine. Welcome.
This is what Catherine wrote, which I thought was super fun.
Obviously, Pam, or you wouldn't have chosen it.
That's right. Thank you, ladies, for another wonderful visit. I've been watching for a while, and today, during the introductions... The introductions?
Yeah, this is the introductions portion.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I understand you, Catherine.
During the introductions, both of my bearded dragons, and they're named Randy and Bluey.
Love it.
Ran to the front of their tanks and started head bobbing at you two. So just imagine a bearded dragon.
If you'd like to know what a bearded dragon looks like. Yes. That's a bearded dragon.
Yes.
It's a lizard situation.
It's a lizard situation.
Yes.
Well, they ran to the front of their tank and started head bobbing at you two. Now,
I love
just
that.
picture that.
Just stop for a second. I need to know if you put your bearded dragon in a costume. Do you put clothes on your dragons? Do you? I need to know.
I need to know.
Yes.
With my two little guys, it means that they like you and want to interact.
Hi, guys.
That would be fun, I think. I guess it's safe to say that your fan club now includes two beardies.
That's so cute.
Randy and Bluey.
So,
hello, Randy.
Hello, Bluey. That's awesome.
And you can see why that had to go to the top of all the comments after last week's video.
Obviously.
All right.
Okay.
You're slacking.
And what? Oh, shoot. I forgot completely about it. My bad. My bad, damn.
It's okay. The people will wait.
It doesn't take that long to pull up this one. Ready?
Yeah.
Yay.
That means it's time for
Silver and Gold.
Silver and Gold. And that is our shout-out segment.
Yep.
And it is based on the Girl Scout song. So Silver is the brand new, shiny, exciting FlossTube channel you need to check out.
Yeah.
And this week, I would like you to check out Sarah. At Lady Lugana. In parens, Sarah Vanway.
Love it.
That is how her channel is spelled out.
Okay, great. Love it.
Sarah is a newly transplanted New England stitcher.
We love that.
And she currently lives in New Hampshire.
Cool.
She stitches everything. I will say that she did attend her first retreat recently. She went down to Queen City.
Oh, great.
Because she has a great selection of mirabilias. And so it was a great first retreat for her.
Awesome. She
obviously had an awesome time. Yes. And she started making floss tubes back in June of 22. So about a year and a half ago. Yep. And she's made 11 videos.
Love it.
So
that's great. She's
now in New Hampshire, though. She and her husband just bought a 1791 farmhouse that they are restoring. She's a nurse practitioner, and she is in a doctoral program. So
Smarty pants, Sarah.
And I think she holds down at least one job. So where obviously she finds time to stitch, I don't know.
Or to make floss tubes for that matter.
But her enthusiasm is evident, contagious, and all that.
Love it.
So go check out Sarah at Lady Lugana.
Yes.
Our gold floss tuber is someone that we have met at a couple of retreats. Yep. And she has pretty much established herself as a primarily a sampler stitcher. And many of you tune into Carol all the time, but just in case,
if you don't like to be enabled, do not watch this channel.
In case you have not found Carol, if maybe you're new to FlossTube or you maybe don't gravitate towards samplers necessarily, but Carol is an expert, and I'm talking about Saltbox Stitcher.
You love Carol.
We do love Carol, and I recently tuned into her and found her to be just a delight, as I always do. Carol is in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep.
And so she has a lot of Florida stitching friends down there. And she has been making FlossTube since June of 2018.
That's wild.
Isn't that wild?
So, like, just over a year after us.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
And she's made 104 videos.
That's awesome.
So
a lot of good binging, because the things that she shows, like the wall, like, if you think that the wall behind us is, like, impressive.
It's all about the walls. And that is something that
walls.
she features at the front of her
opener.
opener.
They're stunning.
It's all about the walls, man.
Oh.
So, go check out Sarah and Carol if you don't already tune into Carol.
Yes.
But those are our silver and golds for this week.
Yes, ma'am, they are.
All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
Well, what have you been stitching on this week, Stephanie?
Well, Pamela, I don't think I showed this last week.
No, I don't think you did.
I went on a bit of a whip dive. I know that I have whip go calls, but so
that happens.
I just want to do what I want, you know?
Yeah, do what you want.
So, I've been kind of like thinking about this whip for a few weeks. And so I said, you know what, Steph? Just pull it out and get it done. So, I am stitching from the Blackbird Designs book, The Bells on Christmas Day. And before I go any further, let me check to see if this is still available, because it changes every day, I feel like. Okay. Bells on... It is still available. Okay, great. Awesome. So, this is a book, and it has 5 different patterns included. What are they for? And I am stitching the namesake sampler out of this, which is called The Bells on Christmas Day. And this is what it looks like. And I'm trying to remember what the called for fabric is. The called for fabric is 36 Oaken from Picture This Plus. And I do, and that is what I'm stitching mine on. And I'm using all of the called for threads as well, which is mostly Weeks Dye Works, but with a couple of classic and a couple Gentle Arts thrown in as well. And I am almost done with this baby.
Yep.
So, that is what it looks like. And bring it in closer. I love this house so much. And as you can see, I'm filling in this basket. So, what I have left is to finish up the basket of the large central basket there. And then there's like a bird and a flower and another smaller basket here. So, and then there is a row of satin stitches that go kind of like between this last row of red letters and Peace on Earth. So, but I'm waiting to put those on because I don't want them to get smooshed in my snap. So, I am very optimistic that I will have this done for next week's video.
Oh, yay. Wonderful.
So, I love this so much.
Yes.
So much.
It's lovely.
The fabric is great. And when you like see the color palette, I will say that like it looks kind of like it looks kind of sad. But, like, that's the vibe, you know? Mm-hmm. That's all the browns and green browns and reds. And so that's red pear is the pink and baked apple. Mm. And they're such good colors. Mm-hmm. So, love this. Can't wait to have it done. That would be great if I could have it done. And no, it's probably not going to be framed for this Christmas. But
no, not anyway. For this Christmas.
But I love it so much.
Yep.
It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's lovely.
Thank you, Pam. So, I've been really focused on that. And I thought maybe I'd have a new start this week. But that didn't happen. So, yeah.
So you're going to stay with that and finish it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine putting it back in the whip pile now.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Goes. Yeah.
So.
Right.
So that's what she's going to do. She's going to get finished up this week.
Cool.
And then I did pull out, I started a bunch of really fun Christmas projects at the end of last year. And, I kind of want to work on some of those. I really love Christmas stitching. So, but I'm not necessarily inclined to stitch on it in like July. So,
so you're more of a seasonal stitcher.
Yeah, generally. Mm-hmm. But I also have some blackbirds that I started that I put like one thread in that I would really like to make a concentrated effort on. Mm-hmm. So anyway,
cool.
So that's where we're at.
All right,
for me.
Okay. I've been trying to get back on track with my SAL schedule that's self-imposed.
Yeah.
And been pretty successful with it this week because I kind of felt like this is a given week, by not making the trip.
Yeah.
It was kind of like
a gift.
Let's get back into daily stitching life kind of thing.
Yes, let's do that.
So I'll start with
the top.
I'll go from the top.
Okay. Great.
So this lives in a diddly daddle bag, which she doesn't do anymore, which is a darn shame. So this is what I worked on today, and I probably will go back to it after dinner until bedtime.
Yep.
And that is a Jan Lynn kit that is called Christmas Lighthouse Stocking. Haven't worked on this in quite a while. In getting it together for the video, I found this little leaflet inside, and it is more or less a profile of the Jan Lynn company. And I think EJ and Sheila were talking about Jan Lynn at some point, maybe a while back. They were based in Indian Orchard, Massachusetts, which I have no clue where that is. And they talk about it being that this kit was part of the Jan Lynn Platinum collection.
Indian Orchard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it says, a family business unleashing creativity since 1979. So they were sort of popular when I started stitching in the 80s.
So Indian Orchard is, from my understanding, based on what I just found, it's basically a village inside the city of Springfield.
Oh, okay. Mid-state.
Yes.
So I worked a lot on this today, and it was a lot of real estate, more than anything else. This is where I am. Obviously, I haven't put the name at the top yet.
Obviously.
But, and there's no back stitching done. And you want to hold it? Yep. You're better at it. So what I worked on today was this tree line here, topping off these trees and filling all of this white in. And feel good about getting all of that done.
Awesome.
This is 2/2 on
32
count.
Something from Under the Sea Fabrics.
Yeah. Is it? I can't think what it is right now.
I couldn't tell you if you...
No, I didn't bring all the stuff over because it's all laid out by my chair.
Yep.
So it's coming along.
It's so cute, Pam.
And I really feel good about it.
As you should.
Good old Jan Lynn.
Good old Jan Lynn, babies.
Yep. So just stick that in there.
You don't have a fabric paper in the bag?
No, because I just switched project bags for this. It was in a non-Christmassy bag for some strange reason. So
well, we had to change that, didn't we?
Everything is across the room.
Okay, great. Next.
So that is...
And that's part of the Sunday Stocking SAL.
Correct.
Yeah.
This was a start at Stitch West.
Yep.
A scheduled start because Stephanie kitted it up for me. And
sure did.
I think it was Halloween Day. So Tuesday, was that Halloween?
It was, yes, ma'am.
I was working on sort of another Halloween themed thing because it was Halloween.
Yeah.
And decided to work a little bit more on this. This is from Hinsight. It's called Spooky Alphabet. But mine doesn't look anything like that. Mm-hmm. So it takes all of 3 colors to create the magic of this design, truthfully. I had seen this stitched probably on Instagram on 30 count Crispy October from Primitive Hare. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I had made a piddly start. If you remember from last week, I talked about how I put a few stitches in. The day was over at Stitch West. I came back the next morning and realized that I had oriented my fabric wrong. So frogged that out, turned the fabric 90 degrees, and got going on it. Mm-hmm. And then I stitched more of it the other day for Halloween. Yep. So this is how I'm doing on that. I think fun. Any kind of mustardy, spooky fabric I wouldn't say great. It has to be Crispy October, but anything in that vein,
for sure,
would be awesome. Would be great if you were interested. Yes. All of 3 colors: 3865, 310, and 844. All very common DMCs.
Yes, very well known DMCs.
Very well known.
Okay, next.
My Halloween start.
Oh, baby.
Lives in this, if you're triggered by clowns, close your eyes, is one that was a SAL. It's all completed now. But our friend Tiffany at BlackCatXStitching had an it bag, and it was perfect for this project. Yeah. This was the Haunted Library SAL from LolaCrow, and many of you have seen it. Many folks started it along with the SAL. It is awesome, and you had the option of this clown from the movie It, Stephen King, or an alternative. But because we're big Stephen King fans here, I'm going to be stitching the clown,
obviously,
and Pennywise. And
how are things for you?
They're just great.
What are you looking for?
There, that's what I was looking for.
I could have told you what fabric it was.
Yeah, you could have, and I should have known.
Yep.
So I got going on it, and I will probably stitch this in the order that the SAL pieces parts.
Oh yeah.
Were
that makes sense.
That's the easiest. So it's on Vintage Country Mocha 32, 2/2. Yep. And I'm working, obviously, on the railing.
That coverage is so good.
It is so good. For 310, it's excellent. It's not, I didn't have to resort to Anchor Black. Nope. The 310 works just fine.
Looks awesome.
So it's super fun, and it's one that I, at the time when it came out, I didn't have the time or attention to get to it, but sure. I'm glad that I am on the board with it.
Yes, ma'am. And is the hashtag for that just hashtag Haunted Library SAL?
I think so. I think so.
I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give anybody wrong information.
Right. Before we get to that,
is there a reason it's still on this key snap? Was it just on the key snap to show?
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's showed better on the key snap.
Yeah, for sure.
Take it off when we're done.
I got it.
Another project on my SAL schedule is from Ink Circles, and it's 5 o'clock. This was the SAL that was started this past spring to pick a design that was released at Market. Yeah. So it was like the Market 2023 SAL.
Yep.
And I picked this one because I immediately fell in love with this chart.
Obviously.
For obvious reasons. And I had taken this up to our crockpot retreat in the car because I was riding
a frog or something.
Shotgun. Right? Yeah, I was riding shotgun with Katie driving.
Why does that feel like it was 75 years
ago?
It
does, doesn't it? It does. It feels like it was in a prior life.
I mean, truly.
I agree with you 100%.
I'm so glad.
But anyway,
otherwise we'd have a problem.
This is on
it's on Martini from Bestitch Me.
Yes, it is.
Quit hunting, just
the
ask
reason
me.
I took it in the car was I can't stitch in a car, but I can frog in a car. And prior to me going to for us leaving for Michigan City, I had been working on this and discovered that my mule mug was off.
Can't have an off mule
mug. And I
mug.
thought, that's fine, because I will take it, put everything with me in the front passenger seat, and I will frog out the mule mug.
Yeah.
And I got it done on the way up, and that didn't detract from any stitching time because I can't stitch in the car.
Right.
So
smart thinking, Pammy.
Yep. So where I am now,
I got you.
Is
do you want me to search this?
Maybe. Is I went back and I did the
strawberries?
Strawberries, the 3 strawberries. The other cocktail stirrer stick.
Yep.
What is that other thing?
Is it a cucumber slice?
I think so, yeah. Cucumber slice and another fruit slice in the mug.
Yep.
Got that done. And another olive. And what is that stick with the blue end on it?
I think it's just another one of the, like a
garnish thing.
Yeah.
Oh, like you would
like
spear.
Yeah, like olives.
Like, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So, this is super fun. I'm doing this on
36 count Martini.
36 count, so I'm using 1 strand.
Yeah, it looks so good.
And it is super fun.
I
just love ink circles.
Yep.
I just love ink circles.
I love when you work on this, Pam.
Yeah, it is super fun.
It's awesome.
So.
Love that for you.
Pretty much every 2 weeks on the SALs.
Yep.
And then.
Even more, like, cocktail hour project bags.
I know. I have this one that you're going to see in a second.
Oh, yeah, but that's wine.
Yeah, well.
I said cocktails.
Oh, okay. This is in my lovely bag from Rosella, where she took the Chessie and Me design and inserted it into a project bag. And in this bag, I am doing the Debbie Patrick Steinbeck House in Salinas, California. And this is part of a SAL called Historical or Historic Houses SAL.
Yep.
With Barbara from Stitch Brat and a bunch of other people. And, whoops, picked it up upside down. I am doing this on a piece of Fortnite fabric that I don't remember the name of. Are you
sure that's Fortnite? I thought it was Grace Notes.
Nope, it's not Grace Notes.
Okay, great. Perfect. Love that.
So what I did on this one is This is very dense. It is.
She thick.
Yeah, she thick is right. I don't have a year on this, but it was released a long time ago.
It's ancient.
And so
Yikes.
what I did
2005.
was 2005. Yeah, it's a long time ago.
It was only. I mean, I was thinking it was gonna be like 1984.
Oh, the 2000s. And what I did on this when I worked on it is I kind of worked my way over to this bush right here. So to the edge of the design.
Right in the bush.
Yeah, over here. Someone asked me, I posted a Insta story, I think, about how many people do that. And somebody wanted to know what this design was, which I had not indicated. And they said they loved windows in houses with curtains in them. And so you see, there is curtains in
you see the curtains?
Yeah.
There's a curtain.
Yeah. So this is basically what I did. Is I worked my way over to this bush, as you can see, framed a window.
Did you make it to the bush?
Yeah, that's the bush.
That's the bush. Got it.
And there's the window with the drapes.
Okay, so it's not. Okay.
Yeah, so, you know.
I thought it was going to like go all the way to the edge.
No, it's going to be encapsulated or whatever. It's going to be centered. This was a center start.
Well, yeah.
On this fabric, which has kind of a, I don't know, a cementy look or a gritty, I don't know.
Yeah, it's great.
And, you know, this is one of the ones that I worked on this week where I was just like, oh, do I really want to work on it? And you know what? Once I was about a half hour in, I was golden, man. Yeah. I was just like...
This is like a good one to work on like on a Monday or Tuesday when I'm at work all day.
Which is, I think, maybe what I
happened.
did.
Yeah. So it's just,
you know,
silence.
Put on the FlossTube and just...
put on the FlossTube and just
settle in.
Yeah.
So that is Steinbeck House.
Yep. Historic Houses SAL.
And the other one is the SAL that I'm hosting.
Woo!
Which is the Courage SAL or the Pam Survival SAL, commemorating 30 years since my diagnosis.
Yep, of breast cancer.
We're all stitching something having to do with cancer. The one I'm choosing is the Praiseworthy Stitches Simple Gifts Courage Chart. Mm-hmm. And this is an open-ended SAL. I did not have any plans, intentions to finish this by the end of October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month or anything like that. But it is on Anya fabric from Under the Sea from Leslie. Yep. And just the 2 shades of pink.
Yep, I got you.
Want to hold it?
I sure do.
So it's coming along.
It's beautiful.
This is going to be like a 4-bud flower here.
Pretty.
Or maybe 3. I can't remember. But to see the pops of light pink, it's just coincidence that my initials are at the top. And the rest of the initials I am doing as charted. I am not commemorating anybody. But...
because this is for you, baby.
It's more or less just for me.
Yeah, so, it's beautiful, Pam.
Yeah, so...
That good kid.
The Courage SAL from my SAL that I am
and
more or less hosting.
If you are interested and you have not yet purchased your chart.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Shameless plug. There are still copies available through Keepsakes on the Keepsakes website.
Right.
So you can shop over there if you want.
Okay, and then the last project I worked on was for my WIPGO call, and it is from Silver Creek Samplers, and it's called Por Favor. It's where I referenced
the wine bag.
The wine.
Yep.
In this cute wine bag that Jen Lee made me.
She sure did.
Quite a while ago.
Yeah.
And... so, I ran out of one color. So, otherwise, this would be a finish.
Terrible.
I ran out of weeks.
Bordeaux. Do you think that that's because of frogging, or do you think that it required 2 skeins?
I think I might have had a used skein of Bordeaux.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. This is on 32
count. Oh, well, then that's where the Bordeaux went. I was like, I feel like we have Bordeaux.
No, I probably...
But you took the skein that we had.
Yeah, I mean, if I have it, why buy it? What the heck?
Really? We buy fresh skeins all the time.
Well, I look to see if I have it first.
Oh, I'd never do. I just buy new skeins all the time.
Okay. True confession.
I mean, unless it's like a small piece. If it's like an ornament, then I'll go look. Okay.
I don't care.
Thanks, Pam. Glad to have your support.
No, I mean, I don't, this is on 32 count Lugana in Swiss coffee from Colored Cotton.
Ooh, baby.
Great neutral.
Yeah, it is.
And I am almost there. And as soon as Stephanie brings me home...
Some more Bordeaux
in the bottle or in the skein.
I don't think in the bottle's going to get that finished, okay?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, this is how close I am to a finish. There is I'm going to sort of mention this. If anybody has this in their stash and hasn't stitched it yet, several people have already stitched it, which is great. But if you haven't...
Did you know that Bordeaux is a region in France?
Yeah.
I just thought it was a type of wine.
No. Lots of French... There are a lot of wines out of France that are named for where they...
Well, yeah. But it's a region in France that's known for its wine. It's the largest vineyard of fine wines in the world.
I do not profess to be a...
wine connoisseur?
Or vinophile or whatever they call them.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds like a disease.
It does. Bordeaux wines are known for their longevity and can age for several decades, just like you.
Seriously.
It's like Pam.
My middle name.
Pam Bordeaux Schaffner.
Yeah, really.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. So anyway, wanted to mention there is an error in the chart. If you've had the chart for a while now, I don't know, maybe it's been corrected and reprinted the right way. But if you get up and you're doing this part of the bottle with the label, you need to go by the picture is what you need to do in order for it to come out right.
Yeah.
She put a correction
over here.
Yeah. She put a correction on her website, Diane did. And true confessions, it confused both of us
extraordinarily so.
So when I got here, let me see in a minute. When I got to the glass and I was ready to go up and start, and I thought I was being funny, or like, wouldn't it be fun if I ended with the color coming into the glass? Does that sound stupid? Probably.
No.
So I started at the bottom of the bottle, right? And I had this correction from Diane's website printed off, and I showed Stephanie, and I'm going to say sometimes the smallest little pattern gives you the biggest headache.
Oh, you're telling me.
Because this is not a big pattern.
No.
But
I mean, this is the whole thing. It's on an 8x8 cue snap.
Yeah. In the end, by consulting with the picture, we ended up right.
We did. Well,
and
Pam did.
Yeah, but a lot of consultation, a lot of me. Can you check me? Can you check me?
The minute I was like, oh, this is what it means, was the minute it was wrong. It was just like, it was
kind of frustrating at different points.
It was extraordinarily frustrating.
So, just know that if this is something that you think to... Now, otherwise, I think it's adorable.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I love it. It's going to eventually, if before I keel over, I have a happy hour wall.
Yeah.
It is going on the happy hour
Obviously.
wall. Obviously. So, anyway, that is...
I think like a nice green-yellow frame would be...
Yeah. Por
so
favor.
Good.
That is por favor.
Is there a reason... Oh, we're keeping it on the key snap for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got it.
So...
Is that everything that you have over there, Pamela?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well.
That's
exciting. Okay, so those
are
our
whips
of the week.
There you go.
Very exciting. Okay. So.
All right.
Promotions! Welcome to the Triple P, the promotional portion of the program.
That's right.
And this week for you, we have the Twin Peak Primitives pattern of the week. So, what is a pattern of the week, you ask? It is a pattern that is designed by our dear, dear friends at Twin Peak Primitives. And every week we pick a new pattern. Maybe it's an oldie but a goodie. Maybe it's a new release.
Right.
And we tell you all about it. And then the twins make it discounted by 23% on both their shops and an online shop. So this week's pattern of the week is what, Pam?
This week's pattern of the week is a lovely piece called Peace on Earth.
Beautiful. Okay, and I will show you. Oh, it's so pretty. This is new, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a new release to them. It is so, so pretty. I love it.
Yeah.
And this is what it looks like. I love the reindeer in the top, on the top and bottom borders. Like, look at those reindeer. Oh, my goodness. Look at Santa in his sleigh. I love the reindeer at the bottom. Who doesn't love a red house? It's so good. So, this is called Peace on Earth. It is discounted by 23% for the next week. So, if you would like to get your hands on Peace on Earth, get a head start on your Christmas stitching, like me, then you can... What? I thought she was just shuddering. Like, nope. She's got her hand like that, so when she breathes, when she sleeps, it sounds like she's snoring. I mean, she is snoring, but anyway. Okay, wow. Okay.
Focus, focus.
Sorry, cats. Okay. You can get your discounted copy of Peace on Earth from either the Twin Peak Primitives website or Etsy shop, both of which are linked below. Or you can get a discounted copy if you would prefer a hard copy over a PDF. Then you need to go to the Daily Stitcher, which is an online needlework shop. The link to that is also in the box below. Yep. It'll be discounted for 1 week. There's no discounted code, no discount code, no special dance, no song you gotta sing, nothing you gotta prove. It's already discounted.
It's already there.
Add it to your cart and check out.
Yep.
Okay. Peace on Earth to you.
Peace on Earth.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Hold on one second. Let me finish writing this down.
Okay.
Peace on Earth, good to men. Okay, beautiful. It's time for mail call. Okay. I have a giant box over here.
We have a giant box, and I had gotten an email from, is there a card inside?
Yeah. Vanessa is her name?
Vanessa. An email from Vanessa. And Vanessa said, I'm sending you a box, and Vanessa lives in Australia.
Yep.
So I made a note of that. And then the other day, I happened to be...
New South Wales,
New
Australia,
South Wales,
by the way.
right. The other day, I happened to be over at Keepsakes, and we're walking through Steph's office, and she goes, oh, yeah, that box came the other day from Australia to Keepsakes.
It came Monday.
And I went, oh, I knew a box from Australia was coming because Vanessa had emailed me, but I didn't realize it was coming to Keepsakes, which is not a problem.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, that's the box.
Crap.
No, not crap.
No. What I was saying was, oh, crap, that's the box.
Yeah.
Not box of crap, box of amazingness. You inserted crap in the wrong part of your sentence.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway, so it was good because it's a big box.
Right. So now we know that Vanessa's box did not get lost.
Right.
It wasn't...
And I even before we got home with it, I replied to Vanessa and I just said, just so you know,
we got the box.
Stephanie said this box got to Keepsakes. I think it was Monday, the day before.
Yeah, Monday.
right?
Yeah, because you're Tuesdays on Tuesday.
Anytime somebody sends something from a big distance, you want to let them know that it arrived. Right?
Absolutely.
So, anyway.
So, inside of the box was this lovely card. And a lovely, lovely note as well.
Right.
And so, basically... Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, come back. Oh, please. Sorry, I had to go under the table. Because I wanted to show you this. Okay, I don't know if this is going to make anybody seasick. I hope not. But she included a little postcard, which is super cool. And can you see it? Like move like that?
Yeah, it has some movement to it.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah, it's the Sydney Opera House.
Yes, it is.
In Sydney, Australia.
Yes.
Which was lovely to get that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So basically, it was an early Christmas gift. Mm-hmm. So let me just show you just real fast.
Yeah, just, can you get it?
Yep. When we say box, we mean box.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. All right. So, like jumbo box. Mm-hmm. In here is basically from top to bottom of the box, it is filled with Australian treats.
Yes.
And snacks and food and all. I mean, I'm just using all the words to just describe
food.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, we're obviously not going to eat all of this on camera. We would never dare. But we want to show you some of our favorites. Okay? Starting with pineapple lumps. Oh, the names for things are so good. Like, and I think it's not like a translation. It's just like...
All the folks that watch us from Australia are saying... Oh, you guys, those are so good.
They sound incredible. They're basically chunks of pineapple covered in chocolate. What more do you want?
I know that flavor combination is intriguing to me.
It sure is. Yeah. Okay. Then we got some chips, some pizza flavored crackers. We got some Maggi Fusion noodles. Sounds great. We got Mars pods, which sound absolutely incredible.
Yeah, they have caramel in them, I think.
Oh, all the Cadbury things you could ever want. These are Carmelo koalas, basically little koalas filled with caramel. I'm gonna eat the whole bag tonight. Thank you. Oh, these are exciting.
Yeah.
These are Cadbury Magical Elves Popping Candy. It says share me, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But it's solid milk chocolate with magical popping candy.
Oh, definitely going to get those tried out.
Look at those fantastic things.
Yeah.
We've got all sorts of a variety of candy bars.
Wow, there goes the diet.
Yep, out the window. Oh. I think this is like the Cadbury Kit Kat version.
Oh, look at these.
Okay.
Ooh la la.
Lolly Gobble Bliss Bombs Nutty Caramel Popcorn. Yep.
Right out the window.
And
the ever popular Tam Tams. Tim Tams.
Tim Tam is what they're called. Okay?
Yes.
So there's salted caramel brownie and double coated chocolate.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever had the salted caramel brownie.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to try.
Vanessa, we're set.
Oh, save the lifesavers.
Yeah.
And these fruit tingles. Sounds intriguing. So basically, there's, okay, explain this to me. I mean, I could just open it and try it. Because this says, Marvelous Creations Jelly Popping Candy Beanies. But the photo makes it look like they're just like M&M's or Smarties. Well, you can't tell by just looking at it.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be jelly. It's not jelly.
Okay. Well, it's so fun. It's so fun to get food from different countries. And truthfully, Stephanie is not as big a chocolate fan as I am. She'll go for other things, like things we've shown on this channel. No more.
I know. I just want to sell them.
Oh. But...
Interesting.
I'm more apt to walk by and grab, you know.
She is. Like, we have, like, a little counter space that has all of our snacks, whatever.
Yeah.
And she's not constantly, but she's more apt to stop there than I am.
Yes, I'm more apt to. Yes.
I'm a, like, gummy candy fan.
Yeah.
Like, the nerd clusters, get them away from me.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
But Vanessa, this is just such a phenomenal box of
and I'm so glad it arrived safely.
Yes.
And this should last us quite a while. So.
Yeah, quite a while.
Like thank you. Very thoughtful.
Absolutely.
We love all of our viewers down under.
We sure do. So happy summer to you.
Yeah. Any other mail call?
No, that's it.
Okay. That means we'll talk about haul, and you don't have any.
I don't.
Okay. So, that night that I was, or day, or whatever time it was, that I was over at the shop, I said, hey, Steph, where is the bin of needle and flax? And they have the bins all organized very nicely. And she said, here you go. Mm-hmm. And so I said, I'm just going to take advantage of the convenience of it, and more or less, I think, I got a fat quarter of two and a fat half of another.
Yeah, because I want some of it too.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, so we settled on 36 count because technically we both would use it.
Yeah.
If it's 32, I'm not necessarily apt to use it. If it's 40, Pam's not apt to use it. Right. So we split the difference. I got 36.
So, fat quarter of Rachel's Beautiful Fabric. Mm-hmm. And this is 36 count Brea. So we got a fat quarter of that.
Yep. So good.
Very true.
So we have, let me say this too. So Keepsake sort of has a system set up with Rachel, which is really great, where basically once a month, Keepsakes gets a very stuffed medium priority box filled with her bags of fabric. Yeah. And we don't know what colors are going to be in it. We don't know what counts are going to be in it. We have told Rachel that what our customers prefer. Mm-hmm. And so then she just sent it. It's like Christmas once a month. It's fantastic. So, a lot of, and
I think that she has a list of shops.
Yes.
That,
carry her stuff.
That carry her stuff on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
So Keepsakes, our LNS happens to be one of them, which is lovely.
Yep.
So we got a fat quarter of
Brea.
And
then a fat quarter of.
And we got a fat quarter of.
I think this is one of our newer colors.
Yeah, Sleeping Bear.
So good.
Which a lot of people are loving.
Yep.
I'm sure we will too.
Uh-huh. No doubt.
And then the one that we got a fat half of is, you see people stitching on it everywhere on FlossTube. Mm-hmm. And it's her 36 count or whatever count, Dirty Teacup.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just lovely. That's very true.
I have a bird's eye feather that I'm going to stitch on that.
Mm-hmm. So, I
love it.
We took advantage of our shop being one of Rachel's regular vendor copy shops.
Yeah,
and
words.
Then words.
One of Rachel's copy shop.
I picked this up because the model was stitched. I think Jen did the model, didn't she?
Yeah, Jen Grimes, yeah.
Spooner Rooney on Instagram. Mm-hmm. She stitched the model of this. This is from the Artsy Housewife, and it's called Pretty Bird, and it's just lovely. It's just lovely.
And one thing that Jen said when she was stitching it, she said that you pull the floss, and you look at the floss, and you go, huh, don't know about this. And then you stitch it, and you're like, this works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really, really beautiful.
So I picked that chart up.
Yep.
The November Patreon charts from Teresa Kogut are available to her Patreons. And this is the chart for tier 2, 3, and 4.
Yep.
It's called Top Hat for Jack.
Look at him. Just look at little Jack getting his hat. So cute.
This is for tier 3 and 4. This is called Housetop Santa.
As opposed to Rooftop Santa. Mm-hmm. So cute.
His face is a little different than I expect from Teresa. So, little roundish.
I like it.
But it's adorable.
What's wrong with it?
It's just a different kind of shape, I think.
I think he's cute.
Yep.
He looks like him.
Tier 4, this is called S period clause. S clause. And it says dealer in good things.
I love it.
She also has a ornament for November, and I haven't gone into the Patreon secret shop to get it yet.
Right.
That is available. And speaking of Teresa Kogut, Stephanie brought this home. This is her latest book.
Yeah.
And her books are so
good.
Amazingly good. And
the color,
is the Hello Autumn book from Teresa Kogut. The one that I plan to stitch is Folksy Thomas.
Love it.
Just love him so much. Love him so much. So, that is our haul for this week.
It sure is.
So, we hope we enabled you in that respect.
Mm-hmm. Add to cart.
And as you can see, we are now
officially into November.
As is our wall. There we go. Oh.
It wasn't straight.
Oh. And so when we switch out our wall, we do a slideshow, more or less, of what we took down.
Yes.
For October. And
I want to explain.
Yes.
That. So this is the tour to wall, right? So it'll be a slideshow of all the things that were on the wall, including some things that we had in other places around the house that we thought you'd maybe like to see. If you've been with us for numerous years, there are probably things you've already seen. Mm-hmm. But, oh well, we all love a slideshow. Mm-hmm. And then there's also, so on those individual slides, I will have the name of the chart, the designer, and who it was stitched by. If there's an asterisk at the end, then like of a slide, then that means that the chart is out of print, unfortunately. So just a heads up about what that means. And then following the slideshow will be a quick video of our shaker box situation. It's just, we have found it easier for me to just take like a quick video of the things inside of that as opposed to like a bunch of still photos.
Yeah.
So, and so we will insert the Halloween tour de wall here. and welcome to the shaker tray vignette portion of the Torta Wall. So this has turned out really well the last few times we've done it, so I'm just going to, instead of taking a bunch of still pictures, I thought I'd take you through and show you what our little Halloween vignette looks like. So let's start over here, though. Okay, so this is, I think Pam showed this last video, maybe, and it is the costume party from Hands On Design, and finished as pictured, like, as it was intended, I guess. And then these are some of those cute little things that we got in Utah from the Mary Crow. Wow, I'm shocked that I remembered that. But, okay, and then over here, sorry about the squeaky floor. So I'm awful and don't remember where we got these little guys, but they're so cute, and I know someone made them for us. And they have little cross stitch on them. Over one, frickin' cute. And then this cute little cat. And then we got these candy corns in Utah as well from the Mary Crow too. And then we have like a bunch of these like yarn pumpkins, other pumpkins, blah, blah, blah. So there's Pam and I in the pumpkin patch. LOL. And then this is, I believe, a Mill Hill. Pam stitched that. And yeah. We had it finished into a pillow. And there's the other mannequin guy. Aren't they just so cute? Like, look at him. Like, so cute. And so I just set him on a candle, so to give it some height. And then this one's just sitting in the tray itself. And then, of course, the fox that Suzanne gave us. And yeah. So that is our little Halloween display. Spooky, spooky. Spooky, spooky, sir.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
We have a lovely group of viewers who took advantage of the Buy Me a Coffee and or usually Ko-fi link. They're not going to use both.
No, they're not.
That is in the description box. It's totally voluntary, but if you would like to assist us with our framing, finishing, and postage expenses, it's greatly appreciated.
Yep.
And the following folks did so since last week. Mm-hmm. We want to thank Jana. Thanks, Jana.
And Donna. Thank you, Donna.
Cindy, thank you very much.
Desiree. Thank you, Desiree.
Tula, thank you, Tula.
And someone by the name of a Granite State Stitcher.
Yes.
That's how it came across on the...
Right, Buy Me a Coffee.
Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies, for that. It's sincerely appreciated.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, plans. We talked yesterday, the two of us, about possibly doing a special edition FlossTube showing what we are putting on our WhipGo boards for 2024.
Yeah.
I've already mentioned that I'm doing 24 starts in 24, and I showed those in a special edition video. If you didn't catch that and you're interested, it is already up. And that will also be true of a special WhipGo board 2024.
We're not doing that like anytime very soon, are we?
Probably somewhere between Thanksgiving and the end of December.
Okay.
I think.
I was like, I'm not gonna have that ready by next week.
No, not next week, but it's coming. Okay. It's coming.
Yeah.
We don't have any more plans to travel for the rest of the year.
Nope.
Our next event will be in January when we will be at Stitch Away, which is here in Ohio.
Yep.
Sponsored by Keepsakes, our shop. And so we're settling in.
For a long winter's night, baby. It's gonna be great.
We automatically adjust to
what, Pam? What are we?
Shorter days and longer nights.
I love it.
And
I thrive at night.
And that's perfect for Steph. So
and that's really what it's most important. Is that I'm doing well.
It has to be what's important to you. So we're going to say happy
sayonara.
Happy stitching.
Toodaloo.
Until next week.
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing else that we forgot?
I'm good. My list is checked. We're good.
All right. It's time for some...
editing and some dinner.
Some editing and some dinner.
There we go.
So, happy stitching, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Yep. In the meantime, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye.